See if player settles in gate 3 and they're on their way. Player was a little bit awkward out, lost about 3 parts of a length, but gets onto the paint towards the back end early. Soviet Girl's going to go 3 around. Mutarikwi splits them, and Atlantic City holds barrier position on the inside, and that's going to be the leader by a neck. But now Mutarikwi is going to try and press on. There goes Mutarikwi. On the outside, Star Rated's getting closer. Wild Style. Let's take a look at Player towards the inside. And Player's bottled up, head sideways now, and Wild Style's also taken a bit of a hold there. There's no speed on. Player and Wild Style for a stride or two took a bit of a hold, but now both settle down again. Towards the back end of the field is top 10. On settling down, they're not going a hot tempo at all. Mutarikwi by a length and a quarter. Soviet Girl is racing in second. Atlantic City bides the time to the inside. Wild Style between runners. Player hard against the steel on the inside as they go past the 800 meter zone. Star Rated on the outside of those, and now trying to close in as top 10 towards the back of the field. Mutarikwi with just on 600 meters to go. Atlantic City, Soviet Girls around them. Wild Style's now being asked the question. Player moves in towards the inside. Homeward bound, Yellow Silks of Atlantic City. Player goes the shortest route, Rome on the inside. Wild Style's trying to come forward. Atlantic City at the 300 now, joined by Player, and Player goes on by 3 parts of a length. Atlantic City trying to come back for more on the outside. Player that has a length to spare. Atlantic City on the outside. Player by this length as they come down to the last 100 meters, and number 3 Player will win by a length and a tail. Atlantic City second, top 10, and maybe Soviet Girl in photos with Wild Style. In the colours of Gary Player, for the Bergs Nestat, bred by the Tawny Syndicate, Candice Dawson, the Toreador, Keegan de Mello found the right race, and number 3 Player comes through and wins by just over a length and a quarter. Atlantic City back in second. Top 10. And then there's a photo in behind that. Soviet Girl closest to us, and Wild Style. 9 Soviet Girl, then Wild Style. Player moved in, effortlessly coming to the 300, and then starts to look for company, starts to drift towards the outside of the course. At that stage, Atlantic City was just in front, but Player quickly went about 3 parts of a length clear, and then Atlantic City and Player, they draw well clear of the rest of the field. Player just too strong for this race. Coming down to the winning post, Keegan de Mello showing Player the stick, and coming down to the line, we'll get it right. Back to the studio.
Well, Candice has certainly picked spots, and nice to have Tammy on course as well. A Tawny Syndicate, well done to Gary Player, Mr. Berg, and Larry Nestat as well. Of course, Keegan de Mello doing duty for Candice with the son of Toreador. And in KwaZulu-Natal, well, he's come down with his horse and he's bagged the 1,000 Rand from Gold Circle and Hollywood. Well done to you in KwaZulu-Natal, traveling with your horse down, and hearty congratulations, my brother. Your horse was turned out superbly well. Well played.
Thank you very much.
Well done to KwaZulu-Natal. And let's get Keegan de Mello. Well, he took out the driver on this horse and he's headed straight down the fairway. As I mentioned, that's what Candice will be hoping. Looked like the right type of feel for him. I don't know, last time out, I mentioned to Warren at preview that 1,200 meters, it wasn't the worst of runs considering that's not his game.
Yeah, look, his time with Richard before that, he over-raced quite badly, and Candice just brought him back down to basics, brought him back to a 12, changed a couple of things in his mouth, and that seemed to do the trick. And I said, don't hesitate trying to go further. Look, this race came up, which was nice. I don't think it was always in the plans, but it came up, and it looked the right sort of race for him, and yeah, he won accordingly.
The race itself, pretty straightforward?
Yeah, look, I had the other form horse next to me and the other one in front of me, so I always thought I was in the right position. Like I said, I think the main goal with him was just to get him settled, and he's done that beautifully. He's come a long way. Just well done to Candice and their team. Tammy, who's here today, just well done to all of them.
And, How's your golf game? Let's just start off there. Do you play? Do you swing much?
No, not at all these.
Well, you must. When you begin, you need a few lessons from the Black Knight.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure he'll give you a few lessons.
I'm sure he'll give me a little bit of pointers, but yeah, just really grateful to ride another winner for him. Well done to Mr. Player, well done to Mr. Nestat and Mr. Berg, well done to all of them. Nice to ride them another winner.
Balance of your rides now. We got races 3, 2 to 8. We need some help because it's highly competitive racing today.
Yeah, look, I thought a horse like Banner Bridge, I thought he's nicely in at the weights. He's obviously, I think he got Sean Terry's horse to beat, but he's had a lot of running, and maybe the fresh legs of my horse will come through. But I do think that's one of the most competitive races on the card. You got horses with a lot of form, but my horse has got the half-old form, and I'm hoping he brings that. Horse like Purple Powerhouse, I'm hoping he comes back to his better form because I really like him as a horse, and I just hope he runs wild. A filly like Boldy Go, she's ever so consistent. She should be in the first 3, and probably the one in the last, my best.
Thanks for that, Keegan. You've really given us some help, some good pointers as well. Well played.
Thank you very much, and to my sponsors, Winning Form, thank you very much.
Lovely. Let's get Tammy in. I know she doesn't like to chat, and she told me she's not coming on air, but she is coming on air. Tammy, come to just to say well done to your sister and the entire team and Gary Player. Come through. Let's just, Tammy, you're not going to let me down on air. She doesn't want to come. Okay, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, she's still the same. Remember, from KZN, it's the first time I've been let down on air. Usually they do come and just say, well done to my sister, or well done to the team back home. But this is the first for me. Well, Tammy is here on course. Candice, to yourself and your team, hearty congratulations and well done to all the connections here. Player has come through to win race number 2. Up next will be the start of the Pick 6, 13:40, and that's 20 to 2.